Hello, folks. So I'm going to show you this lens. It's about $1,050. Okay. Uh, you can get it cheaper used and stuff like that. It's a great lens. I already did the Panasonic 28 to 200, the Canon 24 to 240, which is like this, and the Nikon 24 to 200. So the only difference is those are like f4 to 6.3. The Panasonic is f4 to 7.1. This one's an f3.5 to 6.3, but they all stop at 6.3. So if I click on here, there we go. Okay. It's optical stabilized. The lens is optical. But if you look at the pictures, there's no buttons on it. Okay. It just has the focal length. And then if you want to do manual focus, you have to do that in the settings. You know, you can use the the function button and then pick your type of focusing. But let's go to customer images just to show you. If you get something and, they have some better prices than Best Buy, and if you're a certain member, they have to match the better price, depending if it's not used and if it's brand new. Okay. So, individual uploads a picture, talks about what he likes, and he describes it. It's a good read. If you want to learn what customers think, you look at the customer images or you look at the reviews, and then it gives you a good idea if it's good enough. So I'm just going to scroll the pictures. Look how sharp it is. I mean, and then people write a lot of stuff to the side. I love the sunsets. That reminds me of I-35 going on now. But you see, you get a little onion ring action, but you have bokeh. Great shots. There's the lens and camera again. There's Disneyland or World. Yeah, Disney World. San Diego County Fair. Oh, okay. You shot at Disney World and at San Diego County Fair. Okay. But so you can get nice bird shots, street photography. And this lens is great. You can go all the way to 24 millimeter, all the way to 240. It's not that bad. I can carry it around quite a bit. I have some Leicas that are much heavier. So, you can get more street photography. You can get old trains, get good looking cars. Advertising. Yeah, I think that's like World's Fair. Anyway, here's the camera again. There's a hummingbird. Great shots. Beautiful sunset. Another hummingbird. Mr. Peekaboo's cousin. Another hummingbird. So see, these are great shots. Okay. $1,050. So I'm going to go to this one now, just to show you the Ozbot. Here's the lens with the camera. Okay. And I'm going to get out of Chrome. So I'm finally figuring out the this eCam program. but it crashed on me earlier, okay? And here's the ZF. So I got rid of Best Buy. Now we're going to concentrate over here on this with preview. So let me go to the new scene. There's preview. Now, what I like about this and what I'm going to do, and I'm hoping that this will work, all right? It crashed on me earlier, but I'm going to hide the sidebar. And I am going to do a slideshow. And hopefully it'll work. And it is working. Hallelujah. Okay. There's this pregnant pigeon. She's in the shade of the pool. And then I cropped her. I didn't get closer. I cropped her. And if you look at the picture quality, it's excellent. I got pretty close to where we cut off of a crepe myrtle, and another branch is growing off of that. So after that, I think she flew away. But I kept going back to her. No, I have 3 more shots with her, I think. But you see, there's my either cantaloupe or watermelon patch. I don't know what it is. Some type of melon patch. And they mow it and don't see it. But you see, 24 to 240 millimeters. And you crop in, you know, with a 61 megapixel camera, it still looks good. It'll look like a 33 megapixel camera, you know, like the A7C2, okay, or the A7 IV. So at 240 millimeters, look how sharp this jet is. And it's cropped. So it's not in full frame mode, it's in APS-C mode. It's pretty sharp. And back to her. She has a little water droplet off of her beak. Back to full frame. And she flew off after that. I put a doggy bed there just in case she wanted to rest, but she got spooked and flew off. So I'm messing with the white balance on the moons, okay? I'll go back and show them individually where I make them larger. But as you can see, I'm playing with the white balance. I have done an aperture program, manual. I even did it in automatic. Camera worked good. The pictures look awesome. And you see, pretty good. Now I'm hearing my clock chime, and this echo cancellation is working fantastic. I got a fan on my ZF, and I got it updated today with the new firmware. It corrects the ISO and gave me bird detection on video and um, stills. But you see, this is by I-35. You can see the concrete forms. So these vehicles were lighted on. I didn't see anybody working there. So there's my dash. I was looking at the tire pressure. Went back home after this, and right after I took a picture, and I deflated the tires and put them at the right one. Summertime, they kind of inflate, so you have to watch out for that. And you see, I'm dealing with the moon. That's it. Okay? Quick and simple. Great shots. Now, I am going to zoom. Okay. These are cropped. They're not in full frame mode. They're in APS-C. But look how sharp it is. Okay. Same thing here. And that's in full frame. There's the house. And you can zoom in, but it's starting to, he's real far away. And you now start seeing some noise. There's my car navigation. Now, I did have problems focusing when something was reflective, like glass and stuff like that. It kind of got confused. So, like, I tried to take a picture through the mirror one time. I mean, through the front windshield, and then you would see spots. Okay, so you have to recompose and then try again. But just to show you, these are 39. They're not at 36. So I deplayed them. They're now all at 36. And I had to do it twice because it drove around. That went up to 37. So I brought it down to 35. And then I got a automatic air pump battery jumper that got it at the right PSI. And here's the construction. We can go in, zoom a little bit on the TV so you can see the noise. This was probably in crop mode, okay? That looks like it's in full frame. Yeah, this was in full frame, but you can start seeing. So there is a difference. You can put it in crop mode and get that magnification, okay? But I thought I love the lights on this restaurant, and I think it's a sushi bar or something like that. All you can eat. Well, I like to know what I'm eating. And anyway, so it looks better far away. Here's the Texas Roadhouse. This is at the place where they have a whole bunch of restaurants, IKEA stuff. Uh, Northeast corridor of I-35 and 1604. And that's where all the construction is too. So, but they've turned off some of these lights at one of the entrances, and but there's no stores here. It's just Randolph Credit Union, and then it's a blank slate until you get to the circle. Then you start seeing stores, and then as you go to the left or around the circle, you see the restaurants. There's the IKEA. There's cactus, flowers in the middle. Lighting is very good. I love the flowers. But you see a little noise, okay? This is a great shot. And I'm back at the moon. Look how sharp that is. And this is in full frame, okay? That's in crop. Doesn't look as sharp as that one, but you know what? That might have been crop too. That's full frame, I'm sorry. Those two were full frame. I mean crop. These are full frame. Did you see? Look how sharp that is. That was last night. I think this was over here somewhere. And the same thing here. And that's the best shot right there. And it's in the center, everything. And I was messing with the white balance on those set of pictures. So I put it on daylight, okay? Because the reflection of the sun, get a bright object, put it on sunlight or daylight, automatic white balance won't do it. You'll get a blue tint. You'll have to put something gray or white in front of it, and then there she is. And I'm going to end it right here. I've taken enough of your time. It's a good lens. I like it. In fact, I like all of them. But basically, it's sharp. I'm with the A7R5. You can crop it. You can have it full frame. Pictures look fantastic. If you want to go on vacation, I would recommend take the 24 to 240 for the Sony, the Canon. Take the 28 to 200 with the Panasonic. Take the 24 to 200 for the Nikon. Whatever camera you have, go ahead and take it all in one. Take a prime, to go indoors. But if you want to keep it small, you take extra batteries. You take one bag, camera and lens, battery charger. You're all set to go. Make sure you have a USB-C, power adapter, whatever. But works out for me. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day. Now I'm going to bring my mouse cursor over here.